The name of this podcast is called Respect the Game. And respecting the game
Yep.
is I don't know if we want to say a mantra or just a way of life or just, a proverb of just as we was
Bravo.
as we was speaking about before the podcast, like this is a marathon, right? This is a marathon. Um, and so when you up, in whatever particular phase in your life, or when you're up at whatever particular game you're in, um, the essence of respecting the game is just understanding that like you have to see things all the way through. You can't count your eggs before they hatch, so to speak. Um, if you down, you gotta respect the game enough to know that hey, like, if you got what it takes, you can make a comeback. Whether we're talking a literal game or we're just talking about, the way of life. Um, and respecting the game, I believe, has been showcased in a beautiful, eloquent manner through our Houston Texans, where you consider how we fight, scratched and clawed throughout the season and found our ways to be in a position where nobody thought we were to be the AFC South division champs. Um, that don't just happen overnight, obviously, but one could say it did. but it was a grind for us to get here. We in a one could argue, I know like statistically through the record it's not necessarily like a playoff game per se, but we had a playoff game last week. Like you might as well say we had a playoff game last week going up against the Colts and a uh winner win and you win the playoffs, lose and you done for the season. So for us to be in that situation, backs against the wall, want to go home, and to see that like we didn't fold at the opportunity, we rose to the occasion. I think it was a true testament. And this was and at the time of us being in that situation, we weren't necessarily playing with the implications of like trying to win a division. You know what I'm saying? We just want to win and make sure we got in. And then you talk about respecting the game, you know what I'm saying? Like it's two sides to that coin, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be down bad and have the opportunity to get back up, or you could start off on scorching fire, be up, get complacent, whatever the case may be, don't respect the game because you think, you know what I'm saying, it's a smooth road up ahead because you had a good start. And you look back and it's like, dang, we missed the playoffs. Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, I know we so
Sunshine, the sun ain't shining so bright now, is it?
man, and it rains quite a bit out here in Jacksonville. um, but yeah, man, before we get to our Texans, I just want to put that out there just in terms of man, wherever you at in your life in particular, just respect the game. You know what I'm saying? Respect people, respect your surroundings, respect every situation that you in accordingly. Respect the blessings that God has given you. Yeah, man, just respect the game. Respect the game, it's just a way of life, of just yielding good fruit and protecting and taking care of the things that you've been blessed with.